You did everything right. You watered, you fed it, maybe you even worked crushed eggshells into the soil because someone told you tomatoes need calcium. And then you turn one over and the bottom's a flat, leathery brown patch. Here's the part that stings. The calcium was probably never the problem. Blossom and rot gets blamed on the soil almost every time, and that's the myth worth killing first. Most garden soil already has plenty of calcium in it. The plant just can't move it. Calcium travels through a tomato plant dissolved in water, so when the water supply is inconsistent, dry for days, then soaked, then dry again, the calcium simply doesn't reach the fruit, even though it was sitting right there in the soil the whole time. Overwatering isn't the fix either. Too much water can bring on disease and stop the plant from setting fruit at all. The soil isn't broken. The watering schedule is. Here's why this matters so much. A tomato is roughly 95% water. Fruit quality is almost entirely a function of how steady that water supply is. A plant that's been water-stressed can produce tomatoes that look completely normal from the outside, red, ripe, ready to pick, while the inside is hard and green. That's not a variety problem or a bad season. That's the plant telling you its water supply hasn't been steady. So what does steady actually mean in inches? Between rainfall and what you add yourself, tomatoes need about 1 inch of water a week. In a heat wave, bump that up to about 1.5 inches. And that number isn't fixed all season. As the plants get bigger and start carrying fruit, they need more, not the same amount you gave them in June. A cheap rain gauge takes the guesswork out of the rain half of that equation. You check it after it rains instead of assuming Mother Nature handled it. Tomatoes root deep, so the soil needs to be moist at least 6 inches down, not just damp on the surface. Plunge a shovel in near the plant and check for yourself, don't guess. And here's the one that trips people up. A tomato plant wilting in the afternoon heat doesn't automatically mean it's thirsty. That can just be the plant protecting its leaves from the sun. Check the soil before you reach for the hose again. 1 or 2 deep waterings a week beats a light daily splash every time. A quick daily sprinkle only wets the surface, and that trains roots to stay shallow, which makes the whole plant more vulnerable the next time it gets hot and dry. You can put the eggshells back in the compost bin. This is the fix: consistent, deep water, tracked in inches, not vibes. Do that, and blossom and rot mostly takes care of itself. Full breakdown at gardening.yardener.com.